Got it now? Source. Hello, hello.
History being made here tonight in the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Nighthawks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Misses over the net.
That's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Here they come on the attack. Big-time blocker stopped by Wagner. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Right on the doorstep. The Icebreakers cross. He's got a step. He scores! Stone cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Nighthawks take control of the faceoff. Grabs it in his own end. Here they come on the attack. The Nighthawks will play from the corner. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Puck picked up by Tuck. How did he stop that one? There we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Along the right wall, heading to the offensive end. Got a little too much hair on that bomb.
Well, I like the intensity of the shot from the blue line, James, but very rarely are you going to beat a star goaltender shooting from there, so you got to find a way to
one pass to Stastny. And that's stolen by Michkov. Here's an offensive chance. Slides the pass over to Saunders. The Nighthawks grab possession with the puck. Slides it diagonally from Michkov. Here he is. Takes the shot. Misses.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck ahead from Michkov. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Wagner's tracking the puck extremely well right now.
Better than
Just look at
earlier.
that last
Better than
save. To be
earlier.
able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Taken along the wall by Savard. And that's knocked away by Stastny. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Taken by Stastny. Through center. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The Nighthawks take over on possession. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. He got all of that one. Moves it to Chu. Shakes off the covering. Broken stick at the worst time. To the low slot. He scores! Someone's screwed up with his second of the
Unreal.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Icebreakers extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Angles it over to McMuffin. Poked away by Savard. Passes in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. And now he angles it across to Michkov. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Feeds it over. The Nighthawks have it behind the cage. And he takes the feed. That knocks him off the puck. And we'll reset things after that icing. In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. The Nighthawks take possession of the faceoff.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Moves the puck. We've got icing on the play. Faceoff coming up. The Nighthawks would love to go into this first intermission all evened up as they trail here despite outshooting the opposition. Stastny's lugging the puck. Perfectly executed hit kick there. Quick feed from Michkov. Bad save, and he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Wagner's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Takes the feed at the back end. Can't connect as it goes off the stick. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. They've got some momentum here. And he slides it quickly to Cap. Denies him on the slapper. What a great save.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor and he battled to make... The Nighthawks are working hard to get back in this game. They're right along the post. They're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Quick pass to Trucker. Nice zone entry from the right side. Savard's got the puck. Quick feed down low. Michkov's got it along the boards. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
And they'll go with the attack, great pressure by Michkov. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. McMuffin's moving the puck through his own zone. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Michkov's got it against the board. Passes it in front. Misses the net. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to McMuffin. Puts it hard on the wall. And now he moves it to Michkov. All alone. He scores! Oh, yeah, what a play!
So he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is
Fans.
to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
The Nighthawks have new life here in period number 2 after that strike here.
They strike and they're able to convert finally, James, as they've had a ton of opportunities and they're shooting from everywhere.
Savard's taking it from his own end. Here's a chance. To his teammate.
Nice pass.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Here in the back half of this period, we are all tied up in this one. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Gains the zone through the middle. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And he makes the save on that play. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Icebreakers are across the line and into the offensive end. Fantastic save!
Lehman's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Breakaway! Here's a chance in front. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deep, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
And that's off a stick. Trying to shake loose. He's in! Pass to the cross. Fires it for the goal! The Nighthawks, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Shuts him down. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs off.
Lehman's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Oh, what a stop by Lehman! The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Shot in front! Oh, what a stop by Lehman!
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Caps lighten up the game sheet tonight. Multiple points in this one, and it's not over yet, James. Really moving his feet. He's urgent with his first 3 strides, which means he's on the puck. But I also like what he's doing off the puck, the way he's opening up space, drawing coverage inside of the middle, and then moving the puck to it. I think he's been fantastic this entire game.
Takes control of the puck. across to Chu. Handles the puck. Skates to the crease. Big time stop.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Lehman's last save has to give his team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Here's a short pass to Duquesne. Denies him!
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
The Icebreakers need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there. Wagner's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Saunders takes possession right off the draw. Great pressure to force the turnover by Michkov. And he takes the dish. The Icebreakers are on the attack. Great hits up play with the stick by Savard. From the point, looks to make something happen. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Chu's going to serve a pair for interference.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
And they win the face-off and set up to go in the attack. Posted in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
The Nighthawks extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3. Still early, but you gotta love that lead now.
I want to know what was said in the intermission here, James, because they came out with a vengeance. They really dictated pace, and they get rewarded for it.
Oh, look at this chance! Slides the puck over to Saunders. And now it's grabbed by Stastny. Sends it out front! Oh, and they couldn't complete that! Shot denied by the goaltender. Takes the feed at the point. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Passes on over to Stastny. Passes it over. Denied by Lehman.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away and he goes the other way.
Made the stop on the play. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. Moves in the trucker. Takes the feed. Makes a move in front. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Drills him. Down the left wing. Maintain the zone. And not much on that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Puck grab by Trucker. The Nighthawks take it across the line. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. Pat's been a catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong. And he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
Trucker's working it around the corner. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. From the top of the offensive zone here. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Slips by the chip. And he had the answer on that one.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
My word, they've really got the head into here in their own zone. They step along the wall, and they go the other way as they clear the zone. Takes the puck at the point. Quick feed to Stastny. Slides the puck across to Trucker. They've got numbers here. With the ball in. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away.
Oh no, I picked the wrong guy.
He delivered that perfectly. There's the whistle, icing the call. Here in the late goings of the period, the Nighthawks lead at 4-2. Truckers won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Nighthawks are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort. Pat's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open up lanes, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one and elevating his line mates with it.
Works it across to McMuffin. Oh, what a move! Oh, stopped it! Wow!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct.
He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Oh, what a save! Quick feed down low. Drives it to the crease.
Oh, nice. That's a score.
Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter attack, speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Takes it in front. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Takes the feed from the left side. And he sidesteps the check there. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Nighthawks win it. Grabs the puck in center. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Saunders has the puck against the half wall. Nice stop by Lehman.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Choose pick on the play, and it resulted in an interference penalty.
You had an uphill battle, being down by a few, and you take a penalty, now the game's over.
Shiny W in their EASHL debut. Couldn't draw up any better, I'd say.
Yeah, it was perfect in terms of the end result. And when you look at this game, you saw the execution, the communication. Everyone is happy. I mean, the coaches, the staff, the trainers, all the personnel that put so much into this opening game.
That's what that was. Back on my phone coming through the whole time. Dismiss. Ghoul. Left. Alright, well. I guess I am too. I really don't. 514 P1. I'm leaving. Craziness. Doing this. I guess not. on here till again. to find a game. But it's a club. It's in here anyway. Sorry, where did I end up?
Montreal's got the advantage, having won the last contest in this rivalry. Bowen's physicality and ability to force turnovers were a big difference in the last meeting. He was physical and strong on the forecheck the last time these sides rumbled. When you got two teams that have been beefing forever, a great way to settle it is on the ice, and it's next. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Cougars get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Sends it in deep. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Hanover's gained possession. Takes the hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Play whistle, dead penalty coming up. Ryan's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Scoops up the puck. Quick pass to Klein. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Jack's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the drop. And a strong effort on that play.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. This is exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Stones him in front.
I really like the way that this game has started for them here, James, and a reason why is that they're physically engaging. Just have a look at this hit right here. When you want to drive play, you want to impose your physical will right from the start of the game. You want to be prepared right from puck drop. That hit right there tells me they're ready.
Gets it out of his own end. Hanover's going to play the puck from behind the cage.
Ryan's almost back on the ice.
Let's it go! Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Montreal's got the win off that draw. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Wagner. Directed over to Wolf. Right in. He got knocked right out of the enemy's bench.
Enemy territory, you can see the jostling that's going around on it, and I think he's a little flushed right now, James, maybe with embarrassment.
Oh, he misfires on that. They're going to lead through. The puck against the boards. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
Well, this goal is a prime example of having a knack for the net, and that's exactly what he does. He's not afraid to get gritty or dirty, call it what you want, get to the messy areas, but he finds this rebound and he buries it home.
Well, and after that last goal, we're starting to see a recurring theme here with you-know-who.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and every time he gets the puck, he just seems to make things happen. He plays with a new sense of urgency every time he's faced with his opponent.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Montreal's up 1-0. Hanover's won the draw in the neutral zone. With some open space at center. Oh, that doesn't go well. The Cougars gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Hanover's down here in period one, despite the fact that they've had way more scoring chances here. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Moments away from the faceoff. Let's get back to the action. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. Big time stop there.
He makes an incredible save on a point blank. James, I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle. So the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Slides the puck over. Sends it across. That might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Hanovers have put up a lot of shots so far here in the first, but they still haven't found any finish or any solid results yet. Jacks won possession. The demolition crew have it now. Oh, gets some lumber on that.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Just wide.
He really bear down on his stick on that one. He got the velocity behind it, but it was nowhere near the net.
Yeah, that's on the no-fly zone list. Here we go.
It's greasy, James. Everyone knows you don't shoot the puck after the whistle. You got a goalie that's unsuspecting, possibly traffic in front. It can be a dangerous play.
And ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung,
time, huh?
and he certainly got his done. The Cougars have gained some momentum from that fight. It's all them as they win that one.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Hanover's looking to break out of their own end. And a little body contact on that play. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Hanover's got possession of the puck. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Hanover's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Cal. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Wagner. And called for the offside. They're going to face off. Hanover's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall. Wolves cross the line and gain the zone. Laying the body. Oh, hit check. He got all of that one. Grabbed along the board by Bowen. The Cougars have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Cave-to-cave feed on the blue line. And that's intercepted by Wolf. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Sneifeld's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, the PK unit is going to jump the boards here, James. They got to do a stellar job. They want to reset momentum late in the frame. This is a close one. They want to make sure they can take care of business here.
And the goaltender comes up on a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Big hit. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Bowen. Avoids the poke check.
The fuck?
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. They complete the pass as it goes out the stick. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Hanover's short-handed unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Tries to feed it over to Klein. Couldn't catch up to that pass.
Sneifeld standing up, ready to go.
And that pass is redirected. The man advantage is over. Oh, look! Out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Rocks him. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. To the front. Oh, what a stop on the breakaway.
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first, and guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. Takes possession. Oh, they stop with a break. And they skate it out of the neutral zone. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Hanover's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Montreal's got the puck. They clear the zone. Drives to the paint. Oh, a clutch save.
Ryan's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice. Schneiffeld's a real competitor out there, James. I mean, he got injured somewhere on this shift as you look at this last replay. And then he's all laboring, but he doesn't want to put his team in a bad spot, wants to make sure he gets a right change at the right time.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Montreal's ahead 1-0. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Montreal's gained possession. Slides it diagonally for Bowes. Knocks them into the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Cuts to the paint. Oh, that's a huge stop by Wagner.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Jacks gaining momentum. Good hit to pump him off the puck.
Roman's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one like that play earlier that injured him. The crowd was frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick. Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
More than half the frame has been played here. 1-0 the score. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Trying stick handling in his own zone. Scooped up along the wall by Klein. Penalty coming up. Hanover's on the attack. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Answers it with an even better save. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Wolves going off for interference.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James, so they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Hanover's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, it's time to be opportunistic on the power play here, James. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer. It all starts with the face-off, though. You want to get your set spots right away and attack the net.
Oh, the turns on the pass! And he shakes it off here after making the save. Sends it quickly to Schneifeld. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit!
King's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Takes the pass. Sends the puck across. And a great save!
The goaltenders at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Montreal's back to even strength as they killed off the penalty.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is put in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Moves it to King. Fires it! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Oh, what a save in front!
Raymond's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key.
And through the chaos, they score!
Chaos, it sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down, and there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
trying everything you can to get a win out of this.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. And they have dropped the puck here in the final frame. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Cougars have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
Hanover's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Jack. Gets the puck in deep. The demolition crew have it in their own zone. How leads to it here, James. You got to see the ice in layers, and that's exactly what happens. He knows when to attack to get the interception, but he doesn't just stick around. He moves the puck, gets involved in the play, and he's going to get a helper on it.
Guys, this is a big moment for him. This is his 100th career goal in the ESHL Club. You know he's stoked, and his teammates are just as stoked, too.
Ryan's got the puck in his own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. And he slides it quickly to Bowes. Great save by Lehman. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Montreal's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's blocked as he gets down low. Hanover's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to King. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Look out. Hanover's got control of the puck. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-based over and over again.
Inside the offensive end now down the left. Moves with the puck at the corner. The Cougars look to start the transition game. He looks deep to King. Poked away in the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Thunderous hit on the play. And he loses control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bowen. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Handles it along the blue line.
They recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you got the moment and take advantage of it.
Moves the puck up to Wolf, and it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Hanover's got the puck. Puck scooped up by Sneifeld. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Sends it to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Picked up along the boards by Klein.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Takes the puck. On the attack along the boards. Finds some space in the corner. A chance from the slot. got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
Hanover's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Nice job tying up his opponent. And that's broken up by Klein. Slides it across. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Slides it to Snifeld. From center, they get into the attacking area. He says, let's get physical on that play. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Picked up along the wall by Bones. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time.
Wagner's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Hanover's got it in their own zone. Rocked him. Puck picked up by Wolf. Here's a shot. Just what the doctor ordered, and we are tied.
Nothing like igniting a flame when you get the equalizer late in the game here, James. It's all about sticking with it. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't been frustrated. They've been patient, and they break through. We don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
The Demolition Crew haven't given up all night, and look at this, a monster goal here in the third.
Yeah, they've had a lot of resilience. They continue to press and push even when they were down. They didn't let the frustrations get to them, and now they find themselves even. They got to push for the win.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Montreal's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a short pass to Snifeld. The Demolition Crew have gained control of the puck along the wall. Tries to get it out of the zone. Montreal's got it now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shuts them down. Hanover's looking to break out. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Fucking
Now
welcome.
they're in front,
You're
James.
welcome.
They'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the... as well.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Montreal's quick start, the difference in this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, but the last 40 minutes, boring. And sometimes that can lull you to sleep as you find a way to protect the lead. But man, they're lucky that they didn't get bitten as they didn't really generate any offense after the first.
8 RP, 9 RP. Give them one more here. Left. Nuts. One more. Just one more. OMG. One. Look at those uniforms. Gorgeous. Let's see if I can find a team that needs a center. Take now. Forward. There was somebody in chat just so I could ask them what I should do with my chicken tonight. Chat. What should I do with my chicken? Don't say choke it. Oh, I'd really like to play with these guys. I think this lobby is bugged. It's taking forever to find a game. Give it another little bit. Find one here quick. I'm gonna have to just shut her down. Oh, these guys. Different. Left wing again. Sweet. Good. Let's do this. Good ping. Matchup. Dumb jerseys. They make a grinder power forward. Well, quick release. Skaters. Skaters. Shot. Shoot then.
Oh, both squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth. EASHL club action.
Diablo 19.
Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Devils start with possession as we are now underway. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Dishes it off. Dishes it to McDavid. Taken by Kucherov. There's a collision with some authority. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his
I don't think that
power
should have been
into that
offside.
hit there, James.
He tossed it in and I hit it.
You want to make
I was
sure
on my way
that
out.
you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Puts it on net, and he makes the easy save. Huge hit against the glass.
I love the physicality in this game, but now there's going to be a stoppage in play, James, as that glass, it is broken. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. From point blank. Nice save from point blank range. Oh, devastating collision lines up on the railroad tracks.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
McDavid's won the draw. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Slides the puck to Burns. In all alone on the breakaway. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net. That's how you like to
defense just you gotta cover the middle. Puck's not on your side, you're in the middle.
The Devils are first to light the light tonight. Let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Angles it over to Burns. The Squealers will play it in their own end. Pass across to Darren. Broken up in center. Here's the pass. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Kucherov. And now it's grabbed by Malkin. He got all of that one. Driving right to the front. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Puck grabbed by McDavid. Fantastic save. Here he is on the tip. And that's blocked from Still lots of time left in the period. Hull's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Christensen's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Broken up in the neutral zone by McDavid. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. He grabs the puck here at the point. Darren's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot.